Hello, welcome back to another stream where we will be looking at what is going on with Bitcoin, what's going on in the crypto markets, and all that good stuff. So do make sure you drop a like on the stream. Hello to everyone who's joined so far.
I just need to clean my glasses.
Right. There we go. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. Right. What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Thank you very much for joining. Do make sure you destroy that like button today. Absolutely destroy it. Where we are back from a third stream in 24 hours. Obviously did 2 yesterday, did the usual one, and then thank you to everyone who joined me for last night's FOMC live watch along. That was a great stream, first time doing it, and then yeah, back again today. So we're making it the triple threat in 24 hours. There we go. But we have got some movements in the markets today. Lee, how we doing, my man? Oh, Lee, legend. You alongside some of the others like Crypto J, Kevin, the Gold Sniper, and obviously a few of the other people. Always here, always active, always watching the streams. Do massively appreciate you. Got Crypto J, yes, mate. The Gold Sniper, hello to you, legend. Kev, my man, how we doing? Kev? Great to see you. Thank you very much for joining. Do make sure you drop a like if you already haven't, and subscribe. Like button engaged. Yes. We got Ez Winner saying, "What's up, man? Like always, look like a ninja." You know it, my friend. You know it. Save with Crypto. Afternoon to you. How are we doing? Thank you very much for joining. And yes, Save with Crypto. There's an open invite today. If you're busy, no problem. But if you do want to jump on for half an hour, 20 minutes, an hour, the floor is yours. Just let me know and I'll drop you the invite link. I don't have anyone on today, so it's up to yourself. Don't feel like you have to. Of course you don't. But if you do want to pop on stream, you're more than welcome to, as always. But obviously we had this great big pump on Bitcoin, didn't we? Yesterday. Obviously yesterday as a whole was superb for Bitcoin, pumping all the way up here. And then we did end up getting the blow off. So I actually did finally get triggered on my short. I entered at 86,700. So when I went to bed, I went to sleep quite early last night, actually. I think Bitcoin was around here when I went to sleep. So I left a short entry at 86,700, which triggered. And then obviously it went up a little bit higher. And then when I woke up, it was down here somewhere, which was nice. And then I did close out my short on this drop. I think it was about 85k. So around here somewhere was when I closed out my short today. So that was good. Obviously, I missed my entry for the pump up, which would have been nice because that would have been pump up and then back down, just a bang, bang. But there we go. You still can't complain, can you? So what am I looking for now? We'll obviously explore that today. But pretty much I am looking for... Don't know if we get it or not. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. But I would like one more squeeze on Bitcoin into here before I make another trade. So I'm not really too interested in entertaining longs at this point. There's nothing for me really that I'm interested in entertaining on the long side. But I would like a squeeze up to late 80s, 89k-ish. 89k would be great. And I'm looking to hit the red button again there with obviously invalidation. We go back into the previous range. So that's what I'm looking at. Let me know in the chat what you guys are looking at. But I'm hoping maybe with Trump speaking today, maybe we push up. I mean, this is what catalyzed the fall off on Bitcoin before. It's to my understanding anyway. We've got a huge drop on the S&P 500 in futures hours. So that obviously then translated to the big fall off on Bitcoin. I don't know what it was I don't know what it was about or what caused it. Yeah, there we go. Yo, crypto bro, how we doing? Say with crypto, did that guy really get up to 200k from 14k from Stonksy? Says Lee. I've got to pop out soon, so no worries, mate. No worries. I mean, it's not the day you usually come on, anyways. I just thought I don't have a guest on today, so if you want to come on, obviously, you're more than welcome to. Hello, Loki. How we doing, my friend? You did very well on the long side, didn't you? I should have joined you the other day when you were saying that you was long around these lows. So really nice long play by you there, mate. Congrats. Very well done indeed. And obviously Stonksy's played the long side very well as well. 5 minutes closed out. The 1 hour still open. Green, of course. I'm looking at gold, trying to spot a possible trend reversal, but like now is killing it. Yeah, gold's just extremely strong, isn't it? Extremely strong. If you're trying to find a top on it, it can be difficult. So let me know in the chat, what is everyone expecting today? I'm always a bit scared when there's hype that Trump speaks like he blabbed about soccer. Yeah, I mean, really, to be honest, I don't really care what he says. I just want him to push the price higher. is mainly what I'm looking for. Loki says I'm still long. The swing high, targeting the swing high, 92.7. So we're conflicting again, aren't we? We're conflicting again, me and you, my friend. I'm looking to short 89 if it comes. Looking to short 89 if it comes. We'll see. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it comes and carries on. But you are targeting up here, aren't you? That was the top of the Trump pump. Is what you're targeting. No, it wasn't. That was the Trump pump, wasn't it? That was the Trump pump. I can't remember why we went up here, apart from it, if it was just an organic retest. What have I just done there? So there we go. Okay, so yeah, do make sure you drop a like on the stream. Obviously, there's a nice pin message in the comment section. If you do want to get Stonksy, full indicator access, Discord access, and whitelisted for the trading bot, then you can get 20% off your first month, knocking a nice chunk off. Link and code is in the description. Code's also pinned to the chat. But yeah, I mean, pretty much, we've not had massive movement, have we, since yesterday? Like, obviously, we've had this bleed down on ETH. I mean, we've obviously coming in now to fill some of this gap that we left behind. The question is, would the market give such a clean entry for an SR test? Or is it coming back down here for an SR test just a trap, letting people fill the bids before it just pukes back inside the range? That's the question, isn't it? The age-old question of ETH, what is it going to do next? Who knows? I really need to change the colours of these boxes, don't I? Let's go with blue. Because it's just too confusing having the having Stonksy on. Let's have to do white. Maybe white would be better. Yeah, white's probably better, isn't it, actually, to see it? We'll go with white. That's fine by me. But yeah, so what should we look at next? So, as I mentioned there, ETH. What am I looking at? Well, I'm looking for it to, if it potentially carries on bullish, I am looking for, obviously, a test of the daily SR, which is 2,100. I don't think the monthly open would be next. Obviously, it was messing around a monthly open, as you can see. Found resistance here, then broke through, and then resistance. Got over, back below again. Resistance, which may tie in also with an attempt on this level here too. So maybe we would do something like this again, where we'd come up, liquidate there, and then drop back below. Something like that is what I would like to see on ETH. If we can, I mean, first thing is first, isn't it? Is get above this level again. First things first, get above this level. Not be too hasty now. But like I mentioned before, is the market going to be so kind to give a test of this? Questionable. It's questionable. But let me know in the chat. I tell you what, we've only got 35 minutes. We may as well do the poll now. How is the Stonksy bot doing, Dave? Well, it is currently in this long here. So the Stonksy bot is currently in this long from 83,400-ish upwards. Right, get your votes in. Get your votes in, people. Get your votes in on the poll. What are we going to do at US Open? Obviously, we did have a nice push up on the S&P. Obviously, some of that got retraced this morning in futures hours. Let's go and have a look. We've got 34 minutes, so let's see what the Mag 7's doing. We've got Nvidia very marginally down. We've got Apple marginally down. Meta a little bit down. Microsoft a little bit down. So everything looks like it's a little bit down. Amazon a little bit down. Tesla a little bit down. Okay, yeah, so they're all looking like they're going to open marginally down. Nothing major. Nothing major, but it's looking like they're going to open down. So anything on the list that's sticking out to us today? ZRO's up 4%. That's good. So ZRO is carrying on its strength, isn't it? It's carrying on its strength. It's up very, very nicely from these lows. So big up ZRO and big up SLF. Self-chain is going for it again. So obviously this area was just very troublesome for it in general. As you can see, all the taps into it and rejection. You could probably make it smaller. But yeah, obviously got above. I think this was one I was looking at ages and ages and ages ago in January. So, but it looks like maybe it's on a mission for that yearly open. Maybe we go and tag that yearly open. But apart from that, there's nothing sticking out. I don't think there's anything even too red today, is there? Doesn't look like there's anything too red either. But come on, Bitcoin. Show us what you can do. Hello, Z. How we doing, mate? Hello, Dave. What are your opinions on military stocks? I have no idea, mate, in all honesty. I have no idea. I don't really know much about military stocks. I imagine, this is just, if anyone agrees with me, let me know. Anyone who maybe trades stocks often. But I imagine if there's a ceasefire confirmed, or obviously the end of the Ukraine-Russian war, I imagine military stocks may tank. That's my only real thought on them. It just kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Hashtag banana. When is the press statement from Trump? So Trump is on. Let's go and try and find out. I know he's speaking today. I just don't know what time it is. It's at the Digital Assets Summit, isn't it? Let's see. What time does Trump speak at Digital Assets Summit? Let's see. Maybe they don't have times yet. I don't know. Right, so it will be available on live stream on X and YouTube. But maybe they don't have... Maybe there's not like a solid time for them. Let's see. Is there anything on this bit? I can't see anything on a time yet. So maybe it's not been announced. Maybe it's not been announced what time he's actually going to speak. Oh, here we go. Here we go. According to a press release, Trump's speech is scheduled for 10:40 a.m. Eastern Time. 10:40 a.m. Eastern Time. Right. So. ET2. 20 to 3. 20 to 3 he speaks. There we go. So for anyone wondering, 20 to 3 in an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes if maybe you're not on any of these times. So an hour and 40 minutes from now. Oh, everyone was putting it in the chat anyway. Thank you very much, everyone who put it in the chat. Okay, well, we look forward to a positive statement now. Yeah. So we'll see what he has to say. Maybe he doesn't say anything much. Who knows? I'm hoping that he gives the market some excitement and really pushes up, but we'll see. We'll see. Did anyone catch any nice trades this week anyway? I know obviously a few people went long to catch this run up. Did anyone else catch any nice trades? What have you been trading? Let me know. Yeah, this was a superb run up, wasn't it? From Tuesday to yesterday. Really, really nice. As you can see, Stonksy is still green on the 1 hour, but on the 5 minutes, absolutely smashed it this week. Obviously, we had 2 not so great trades here, but then it went in the red here. Caught the drop down nicely and then turned green for a bounce back straight up here. And it's now closed out on that on that green background on the 5 minutes. But are we going to see a bounce today on Bitcoin again? Only bad trades? Oh, come on, Pellin. LMWR short made from 500, made 500 from 80. Very nice, Scottish. Very nice. Well done, mate. Great to hear it. XRP and cake were good, says Scott. Up 37% on ETH long. Very nice. Well, it sounds like you're all smashing it. Well done. I like to see it. I like to see it, guys and girls. Made good money yesterday, just flipping spot trades. Nice, mate, nice. Like I mentioned yesterday, I missed the long on Bitcoin because I just refused to enter it until it come down to my level, so it just went without me. But I did short down from 86,700, closed around 85k today, which was good. Can't complain, can you? So yeah, that's all from me for now. I'm not really looking at any longs either, to be honest. I'm more so looking to play a short if it comes off. Just getting a little drink of tea. Do you have guests on the show? Yeah, so yesterday I had Save with Crypto on the show. We have Justin, who's in CSE and the Stonksy Discords. Obviously, a lot of you will know Justin. He comes on every single Monday, so when you see a Monday episode, that's Justin. We sometimes have Crypto Coffee Club on. We've had Imagine Project on. Again, these are guys from the Stonksy Discord. I'm yet to have TMG on a stream, so hopefully that will happen soon. Hopefully get TMG on, and maybe I'll try for next week. I'll ask him, maybe see if he'll come on next week. But yes, yeah, do have guests on. So got a good handful. Always looking for more as well. Always looking for more. Right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it, shall we? Just getting a little drink and a little hydration and stuff like that. Right, so we've got 64% of people thinking we go up on US Open. You should try and get KB on for a different outlook on market aggregation. Who's that? Who's that? Loki. Who's KB? Do you want to provide maybe like the Twitter or something? I think maybe maybe you should look to maybe get some different type of guests on. Obviously, Justin's a staple every Monday. Oh, we sometimes have Wiz on as well. Completely forgot about Wiz. We have Justin every Monday. He's a staple. We have Save with Crypto every Wednesday. He's a staple. So there is Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday where obviously Wiz comes on very often. Wizard of All, who you see in the chat. He comes on when he can. He normally comes on a Thursday or a Friday, to be honest. But yeah, there's Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday available every week for other different people to come on. So maybe I will start trying, and you know, people in the community can come on. People in the community can come on. But let me know who KB is, and I'll see if it's possible. It would be great. I mean, the more that we grow this channel, I think I'm closing in on 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, which isn't massive, but the Twitter's growing nicely. I mean, the Twitter's at 6.1. So yeah, no doubt, you know, when the Twitter starts to get bigger, maybe you'll be able to attract some bigger guests who maybe won't come on the show now. I don't know. But like I said, you know, there's always Tuesday, Thursday, Friday available. Justin and Saber Crypto will stay staples every week for as long as they want to come on the show. What's ETH doing? Nice short court on ETH on the 5-minute, wasn't it? I think is the 1 hour still green? Is the 1 hour? Yeah, so the 1 hour still green on ETH, which was nice down from here. But the 5-minute caught a nice little short there. Nice little bearish confirmation there as well. If you're wondering what that hour is, it's a bearish confirmation. So red background plus bearish confirmation is quite nice. I'll send him a DM for you. Yeah, well, if you can connect us, mate. If you can connect us. Sure thing. Yeah. Happy to come on, but my specialty is football over crypto. TA, I'm afraid. Well, that's all right, Scottish, innit? That's all right. There's no issues with preferring football over crypto. Solana is tailing off. I mean, if we go back and have a look at Solana, yeah, it is struggling to find momentum at the moment, isn't it? What have we got on Doge? Everything's looking kind of, unless something's gone out on its own, everything's kind of looking very similar, isn't it? We got Sui yesterday. Do you remember? Obviously, we were talking about Sui flipping this level, and obviously we flipped it on the 1 hour, and here's the retest, and then obviously going. Talked about Sui getting a good pump from here. What's Ton doing? Okay, right. I think I want to short this soon, you know. Ideally. So if we look on the daily, ideally, we'd get something like this. So obviously, here's supply. Here's supply on the daily. You know, it's going to be difficult for price to get through this unless it's catalyzed by an overall market uplift or just some sort of crazy catalyst, like obviously the news that we had here to cause this. But in my opinion, as we can see again, you know, it's dipped in here again the last 2 days and it's rejected. I would like to see it clear out of liquidity, some just like one big fast move into $4, and I would have a stab at short in this. And maybe it aligns if Bitcoin goes up a little bit more. I'm going to set some alerts anyway. I don't want to short it here because obviously there's, you know, it's not just this one wick, but, you know, all above here, there'll be plenty of liquidity above these wicks built up in this range. But this is strong daily supply. So I would like a clearance. I think Justin mentioned this as well when he was on Monday, I think it was. It wouldn't have been the previous Monday because obviously Ton hadn't had the move. So it must have been the Monday just gone. I think Justin mentioned as well he'd be prefer if he was going to short it, he'd rather have a liquidity run. So it's maybe something to keep an eye on. Hype is going back down. Dot. Uniswap. Everything's. So what? Oh, here's Tau. Here's Tau. So if we look at Tau, yeah, Tau. This is potentially where, I mean, a breakdown. This would obviously, we'd need Bitcoin to probably go down to low 70s, high 60s to get this opportunity. That's potentially where you hedge your bets on Tau. Maybe. But yeah, if you want me to look at anything, let me know in the chat. Got 32 people in. Big thank you for joining me today. I appreciate every single one of you joining. Right. We've got just over 15 minutes. Got just over 15 minutes until US Open. Let's see. Should we go back and have a look what Bitcoin's doing? Yeah, I think if we're going to carry on bullish, I would look. Notice where as well. So notice where price bounced before. So last week, the Monday range was key for where Bitcoin was trading within. And notice where Bitcoin bounced literally pretty much on the dollar today. Also, where to this week's Monday. So this is obviously isn't last week's Monday's range. This is this week's Monday range. But as you can see, this is where price was capped again yesterday. Obviously dipped over, then flushed back down, and then rejected again, rejected here, and then pushed through. But literally pretty much on the dollar is where price bounced again this Monday high. So the Monday ranges, the high and the low, seem to be quite key at the moment. But I'm fancying Bitcoin to push up from here. I think if the price is going to be bullish, we obviously don't want to see a break below the Monday high, and we definitely don't want to see a break below the monthly open again. So it's kind of from around this area, or not, I think. So that's why I'm favouring a push back to the upside. But I'm still not going to long it. I'm going to wait for the next trade. XRP. Okay, XRP. Looks like the chats are tired from yesterday. Mate, tell you what, it feels like I've not been off stream the past 24 hours. It feels like I've not been off stream at all. Ring that bell, Dave. Give us some luck. I will. I'll ring it at past, mate. I'll ring it at past. Might be bad luck if I ring it too early. XRP. Pretty much. Still very bullish, I think. XRP. The way it's held up is phenomenal, really. The way that it's held up. I think the news doesn't really matter, in my opinion. Nothing substantial for long-term PA anyway. Obviously, short-term, yeah, pumped it like 13%. But now that's out the window. I still fancy, so we don't know who's here still from, like, obviously there'll be probably a few people that have recently started watching the streams. But when XRP obviously put this second peak in, I was talking about a 3-peak pattern on XRP. I still kind of fancy it, to be honest. Coming in around $4, I still fancy it. So I don't know what would cause it, whether it would just go out on its own or... Because you'd probably need Bitcoin to regain the range and start to push up towards 100k. Or, well, yeah, obviously it's 59, 60% move. So maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's delayed or maybe it comes, I don't know. But at some point, I fancy it to put in a 3-peak. So obviously 1-peak, 2-peak, 3-peak. Push into here and then slam it down. Again, that doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's just, that's literally just one pattern. Anything could happen. But it's holding up well. It's still within its range, isn't it? You know, it's still within its range. Yeah. It refuses to sell off. So I think, well, I know this is like the kind of higher time frame trading range for now, isn't it? You know, playing resistance to support to resistance to support to resistance. And then, you know, eventually we'll then be looking for, okay, breakout or breakdown. At the moment, it looks more likely it's going to break out, which then obviously we'd be looking for probably $3 around this peak of the Trump wick. And then obviously looking to all-time highs. Wait, that's, I don't know if, is that all-time highs? Sorry, the highs of this move anyway. I don't know if this is all-time highs or not, I can't remember. But yeah, for now, literally just play the range. And then when it eventually does break out, you play the breakout. We get back to 92k, then more tariff news on April 2nd and 77k in a few hours. Yeah, I don't think that Bitcoin will break back into this range anytime soon. So let me get rid of this now. Well, the CME gap's obviously closed. I'm going to keep the actual box because the box is nice. But yeah, you know, is this a new kind of range that we're forming here? Obviously, I know, again, this is something that Justin talked about on stream. You know, the possibility that this is a new range. I still kind of personally like the idea that we go down here. I kind of like the idea that we do something like this, maybe. Where we, you know, maybe come back up. Then go back down. Maybe not that low, I don't know. And come back up. And then sometime, whenever it is, you know, whether we stay in this range or not, I do fancy one sort of kind of like liquidation move. Really fast and thin. And kind of like, to say like the daily candle opens like low here. So you can see that selling pressure's building. And then it just literally just rips through it all. So, you know, you have people that are putting the bids in here and stuff like that. You know, they get filled and then the price just keeps ripping down and just rips through all people trying to bid this range. And then just forms like a really long daily long lower wick. And then closes back, you know, maybe inside here or above. And just has one absolutely brutal day. And then that would be the liquidation move to form a bottom then. And then potentially then go on. That's kind of something that I like the idea of. Don't know whether we get there or not. There's a high potential that the bottom is in. Yeah, could well be. It could be. I just don't think that we're going to go back into the range and carry on upwards. So maybe it's just a case that we just carry on ranging where we are. So, you know, maybe this is the new range for the time being. I mean, obviously, you know, that theory can be just invalidated. You know, it's not just the range as well, it's the yearly open, I think. So even if we do get back inside here, I think, you know, reclaiming the yearly open as soon as you get back inside the range is quite key as well. But, you know, as soon as we close back above like 92k on the daily and stay above there, then we conquer the yearly open. Obviously, then you're pushing back into these levels, aren't you? Then, obviously, then you can say, right, okay, that was probably more than likely the bottom of the correction. But anything can happen. Do make sure you drop a big thumbs up on the stream. Now, subscribe if you're new. And if you want to trade anything, do make sure you click the first link in the description. Sign up to BLOFIN. Non-KYC to do all your trading, whether it be spot, futures, all that good stuff. Do make sure you get on to BLOFIN. Right. What should we look at next? What's the DXY doing these days? Okay, DXY is climbing. I don't think we have any other news this week. I don't think so. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't think we have any economic data across today and tomorrow. Can you take a look at Source or Swap? I bought in at 0.038 and price is holding steady. Yeah, you like Source or Swap, don't you, Thomas? Let's have a look. Is it... It's Source, isn't it? Yeah, Source or Swap. Let's see. Okay, so you're in a nice profit, aren't you? So you bought in at 0.03. Oh wow, okay. Oh, so you're in from all the way down here, aren't you? Somewhere around there. So yeah, you're currently just shy of 15% up, which is nice. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think pretty much something like this. You know, if you compare, say, this to, you know, say, look, you look at World there, maybe GRT, LDO, look at LDO, look at IMX. Do you see the pattern on them all, this build-up? The pattern on every single one of them. So I think for something like this, unless obviously it gets its own pump out of somewhere, it looks to me like it's just moving alongside the rest of the market. I.e., market is bullish, market goes up, Source or Swap goes up. Market's bearish, Source comes down. Like most things really, but it doesn't at the moment. It doesn't look like it's doing anything on its own. Maybe, you know, obviously that could change, couldn't it, with any news around it, and potentially, you know, a run on H-bar could see it go on its own run. But at the moment, yeah, it's just correlated to the rest of the market. Again, here looks like, you know, a sticking point for it. Obviously, resistance all along here, you know, just constant wicks into it, selling off. Obviously got above here, back below, and then again here, finding resistance. So in terms of the longer term, obviously we probably want to see a reclaim of around here, where price was coming into and being sold off. And then if it gets above there, then it's pretty much, barring maybe up here, barring maybe a test there, it's pretty much just a run back towards here, isn't it then? So, you know, maybe there's a little bit of resistance there. But then, you know, you go up from there and then bang. So that's what I would probably say about Source Swap. Wow, I'm thirsty today. AVAX. Yes, can do that next. Nodamoon. Can do that for you, my friend. We've got 5 minutes until open, so I'll do AVAX and then we'll watch the open. Right. Let's take a look at AVAX. Shall we? Shall we? Right, let's have a look at AVAX and then we'll get the screen up ready for US Open. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, so AVAX, pretty much exactly the same as it has been last week or two. Obviously, we came to the conclusion that this white line, well, I came to the conclusion that this white line is obviously key on the high time frame, so high time frame SR. As you can see along here from 23, then again in 24, then obviously again here, came down, held support, then broke through. Then obviously we can see here a test again. When was that? Sunday. Then a test again yesterday, test again today. So pretty much on AVAX, it just needs to reclaim, you know, 1988, aka $20. Needs to reclaim $20 for a daily close. Then this area running into the monthly open. So obviously you can see here all the opens and closes of the daily candles around here. Then push up into the same area, tied into the monthly open. So pretty much just to have a clean level to gain, we probably just want to see the monthly open reclaimed. And then where would we be going from there? That's a bit messy in it because that's the Trump candle. So maybe around here. Obviously that ties in where price was being slammed into constantly all along here, and then it rejected here and here again. So maybe around there, yeah, I'd say looks good. And then obviously after that, then you move into filling all this, aren't you? Maybe it struggles again here, but I mean, if the market's bullish and it gets up to there, then you would imagine that it could easily push back up here if Bitcoin's pushing back up. So that's probably where I'd be looking. But yeah, definitely reclaim this for a daily close. And then I would probably say, conservatively, monthly open's a really nice level to reclaim because you then get rid of this bit and hold there. And then blue line. And then above that, probably start looking upwards unless it finds a little bit of resistance around here. Bitcoin's selling off again. Right. So we've got... we've got... Right. What do we want even on the screen? Do we even need SPX up? Because we kind of know the reaction of SPX. I think it might be better just to have ETHON, to be honest. Should just have ETHON instead. Obviously, there's the range high on ETH. We'll look at Bitcoin, and we've got 30 seconds to go. No worries, Thomas. At any time for you, my friend. Anytime. Do make sure you all drop a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, if you want to trade anything, do click that first link in the description for a non-KYC account. Managed to convince an old school friend to come over. Oh, not you again. Oh, ICT back with us. Oh, we're open. There we go. The market is open for business. Oh, I can only imagine, ICT. I can only imagine. Right, what are we going to do? Come on, then. Show us some strength, Bitcoin. Show us some strength. Don't sell off after finally getting a decent pump. Show us some strength for once. George says, got your foot massager on? I have, yes. How did you know? Can you hear it? Oh, is that just a question? Yeah, I've got it on, mate. I've got it on. I laid. Oh, okay, right, okay. So it was a female friend then, was it, ICT? Okay, I can only imagine. Yeah. Okay. Well done, ICT. Well done, my friend. Right, come on then. What are we going to do? Come on, ETH. Come on, Bitcoin. I do fancy Bitcoin to go up from here, to be honest. I do fancy it. Like I said before, if it goes any further down, below Monday high, not ideal. Below monthly open, it's probably lights out in terms of this run up. Unless it was just a quick liquidation move and then move back up. What time's Trump speak? In an hour and 10 minutes. I didn't even ask her for water. Okay, very nice, mate. Very nice. Is she a looker? Is she a looker? Nice looking lady. What's a beer that is sweet in flavour? She wants one. A beer that's sweet in flavour. Fruly. So Frulli, I think. Frulli. I don't know if you can get it where you are. But that is actually a beer. It's like a strawberry beer. Whoa! What do you mean she's 7? What? What are you on about? 14:40, mate. Yeah, UK time. Yeah. I suppose that's not bad, mate. That's not bad. To be fair, I was expecting you to say probably like a 3. I was expecting you to say about a 3, to be honest. But well done. 7. 7's good. Well done. 7 out of 10. Very nice. Right, so we're pushing back up on Bitcoin now. I think it's probably. I mean, my initial feeling is that it's going to carry on upwards. Maybe we have a bit of an explosive end to the week, or maybe Trump catalyzes something. Who knows? But I don't think this move is done just yet. Is there anything that anyone sees that's in a decent place? So is there anything that's like kind of lagging in the market that maybe hasn't? Should we go and have a look? Like, is there anything that's lagging? No interest in that. I mean, maybe we should set an alert to long AVAX above $20. I don't know. Hyperliquid. Difficult, isn't it? It's difficult. Ow, my nose. Celestia. It's actually down this week. Move. Cake's up 50%. Yeah, I mean, what tier? Well, maybe we could have a look where tier is. Okay, yeah, we're going back up now on Bitcoin. Where's ETH? Get ETH back on. Come on, ETH. I'm itchy. I mean, to be fair, would it even be that much of a bad place to take a head to have a little ping on ETH? I mean, if you're in the belief that Bitcoin is going to go up still, maybe ETH actually finds a bit of mojo. I know, doesn't seem very likely, like, does it? But what was I looking at then? Tier. Let's go and have a look at tier. Oh, it's already on the list. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, so it's really yet to get going, hasn't it, compared to everything else? I mean, it's had a little bit of a push up from the lows, 1% push up. Might not even be a bad shout, to be honest. Let's see. Oh, it's the 5-minute chart. I was thinking that was the 1 hour chart. Okay, no, yeah. So it's ran. It has ran alongside everything else. I was thinking, oh, that's good for the 1 hour chart. That maybe it's just lagging. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just easier. I want to wait for a clean setup, I think. Something like this. People will say this next move up is due to Trump without understanding market aggression. Well, the thing is, news events just speed up where price is going anyway, doesn't it? Really, most of the time. You can obviously have things that happen where it's just like, right, okay, maybe it just causes like a liquidation or something completely against the trend. But most of the time, news just speeds up where price is going anyway. Obviously, would have just took a bit longer. Aero. Yeah, Aero is one that I was very, very interested in. Guys, is there anything that looks like it's topped out? I want to try something new. I did tell you, Dave, next up is that swing high, 92.7. Yeah, maybe, mate. Maybe. I want to see the reaction at 89 first. What is a ginger beer? I have no idea. I've never had it. I don't actually think there's any beer in it, is it? It's not just a ginger tasting soft drink. I want to see the reaction at 89 first. Before going up there. I mean, maybe it's not even that bad of a... You could... I think maybe, just maybe, you could long maybe you could long this and get away with it, given what's happening today. Let's see where Aero is. I've got Aero on this list. Yeah, Aero is lagging big time. To be honest, I'll tell you what. If you go on the daily chart. Yeah, that is... Aero is looking like it's starting to form something called a bullish checkmate. Or you could just call it a bottoming pattern if you wanted to. But if you notice on Aero, that, and then we go and have a look at... So you got falling momentum, then a range where support's built, and then a bullish reversal. Falling momentum, range, bullish reversal. So, yeah, might be it could be worth a punt on Aero. To be fair, I still think it comes and builds a base in here though, like longer term. Maybe it gets a relief bounce into here and then comes back down. But I still think longer term, from wherever it comes down, builds a base. Because in terms of like fundamentals and revenue, it's actually a really good product. Obviously, it's the main base on DEX, and they actually make, you know, they make money, they make revenue. So I think, yeah, if we get something like this, I think this is where potentially the long-term Aero move could be built from. Just weak at the moment, isn't it? That 4-hour low should hold. It was also a retest of the previous day's EQ. Yeah, I think so. If we go and have a look at your 4-hour low that you're talking about, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I closed out my short. So I closed my short out at 85, thinking that this was going to, obviously, it's a perfect retest of the Monday high. Like, bang on. I tell you, I put in the Stonksy Discord. I said, because someone was asking me about my targets and stuff like that, and then I put in closed on that rug then, obviously when Bitcoin dropped down quickly. If market is truly bullish for a short period, we should see a bounce soon. And that was obviously on this move down here. So yeah, maybe you could long this and get away with it. Metis, okay. Is Stonksy Discord free? No, it's part of the Stonksy pass, the package. So you get indicator access, Discord access, and obviously get whitelisted for the trading bot. But yeah, it's only for users, mate. But yeah, it's looking like it's going in it. So this is what I thought would happen. So now it looks like it's going to pump. Trump will speak, say something, and then we'll see the reaction up here. But I mean, I'm interested to see. Maybe it does go to the range. Maybe it does go to the range, or obviously this is obviously where Trump sent it, wasn't it, when he announced the reserve? So maybe it does go and take out liquidity below there, but then you're back inside the range. Oh no, wait, you're saying 92.7, aren't you? Oh, you're talking about this. Yeah, you could take that and still fall out the range, couldn't you? As fast as it did previously. Depends where you draw the range as well, doesn't it? You know, maybe this isn't guaranteed to be the same as everyone else's. You know, maybe you draw it from 93 to 92 or whatever. But you could easily just pop inside, take that liquidity, and then fall back out, yeah. I think maybe a lower high, though. I'm thinking maybe a lower high at 89. But we'll see. Could be wrong, of course. True, but we also have liquidity gaps to the upside at 95, 97. Yeah, no, I think I think they will be probably they will be filled eventually. I just don't think that we reclaim the range that easily. I'm favouring maybe like a bit of silliness now for a couple months, and then go up. So whether we make new lows or not, whatever. I mean, obviously that can be eradicated. If we reclaim the range, then I'm playing the range low towards the range high. Then, if we reclaim the range, let's go and have a look. So obviously you've got your range low around here, wherever you want to draw it. You've then got your range high very clearly here. Obviously this is where price has been capped on daily closes, and also when prices come into here. So then, wherever you're drawing it from, say let's just take the middle of that box, for instance, as the range high, and then just put the range low in the middle here. Then you just, you play from range low to the mid range, which pretty much comes into where price was capped all along this consolidation as well. And then obviously split it into two. So and as you can see, that works out quite well. Obviously resistance, resistance, support, resistance, 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 support, support, bit of choppiness, and then just resistance all along here. So that works out quite well as like a midpoint of the range. So I'm actually going to leave that on. So yeah. But yeah, anything could happen. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, I'm expecting now to be bullish maybe until the end of the week. Maybe even longer. Agree. 99.4 is the external range high. Yeah, and it fits out, doesn't it? It fits out to be the mid-range of the bigger range, obviously, depending on where you draw it, but around that level, around that 99k level-ish, seems to add up as... I mean, it's evidence looking at the chart why it's a key level. But in terms of the bigger range as well, it works out well as the midpoint. So, yeah, I think, you just play it level by level, and that's all you can do, isn't it? That's all you can do, is sort of just have your key levels outlined, and you say, okay, well, maybe, if we come into here and price still looks strong, then you just evaluate what you're going to do, don't you? Are you still going to take the short? Are you going to maybe go half size to reduce risk? Are you going to see what pans out? But if price slams into here and, maybe like dips down but refuses to go down, you're like, okay, well, it's probably going to go to the range low then. And you just evaluate again there. You just got to play it level by level, haven't you, at the moment? But I do fancy it definitely as a minimum to come into here. It's just a shame that I wasn't running along from down here. But I think, yeah, I mean, if market's bullish, this should hold or shouldn't really be retested now. So this low should be the daily low now. I need another drink. Do make sure you all drop a like on the stream, subscribe. A big thank you for the discussion as well in the chat. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. It's great to have. Right, back to it. SMFC says, yo, hello to you, my friend. What have I missed? Oh, you've missed loads. You've missed loads. We've been having great discussion around the Bitcoin price and stuff like that. We've been having great discussion around the Bitcoin price, its structure, where it may go next and stuff like that. Yeah, it's been a good time. been a good time, interesting time. But yeah, pretty much I'm favouring Bitcoin now to carry on upwards. I wish I would have longed when it was down here then, with just a stop below there. I mean, you could arguably still take the ETH long, to be fair, couldn't you? You could still potentially take the ETH long. I mean, if Bitcoin's not going to go down there, then ETH shouldn't really go back below 1970, should it? If that's the case. So yeah. ETH shouldn't really go back below here now. If Bitcoin's going to carry on bullish. So we should see, I mean, ETH should really come up and test this next. Ideally. Thinking it shouldn't really go back below. I mean, what's ETH Bitcoin doing? It's still rubbish, isn't it? Every time. And did you notice what I said yesterday? I said yesterday, didn't I, about ETH outperforming Bitcoin? It leads to local tops, and look what happened. Obviously, we topped out, didn't we? And again, ETH just rubbish performance again. Literally, oh no, it topped out a little bit. Oh yeah, not interested in entertaining any new positions at the moment. I'm a perma no. I'm a Burma pair. Sold some more ETH on that pump. Barely got any left now. It's so disappointing, isn't it? It's so disappointing. I'm mostly just perps trading now. I'm mostly just gone back to perps trading. So, yeah, it's been fun. It's been very fun. I just can't tell what's going to happen next. So, I think perps positions, at least you can, you've not got any attachment to them or anything, have you? You set your stop loss, and if you get stopped out, that's it. So if you do want to trade anything, make sure you do sign up. BLOFIN, first link in the description. Non-KYC, Belton Exchange. Yeah, here we go. I mean, here we go again. Just pure weakness, isn't it? It's just pure weakness. I mean, the only really potential is, the thing is, we'd need Bitcoin to crash, wouldn't we? But the only potential is maybe an SR test of the previous range that we was in here. But do you actually favour ETH to hold that? Because I don't. I wouldn't hang my hat on ETH holding that on an SR test. Would you have closed the bot trade? Yeah. Well, depends when you was up, wasn't it? Because I went to bed around here, and I set a short at 86,700. So I was short from here-ish. So I set a limit order for overnight, which obviously triggered on this push up. And then I closed out about 85k here. But obviously, I very much doubt anyone was up at this point to close. Overall, I think we carry on. So, I mean, yeah, barring this little pullback, I think we probably carry on upwards unless I'm looking at it wrong. Or I'm just wrong. So I think my personal opinion is we carry on towards 89 is my next level that I'm looking at. So my opinion is we carry on towards 89 and then I'll reevaluate. Maybe take a short from there. But the bot's got a great trade on it, obviously from down here. So really, really nice. I called the move before the bot, lol. I think you called, well, yeah. In terms of the 1 hour, yeah, I think at the 5 minute, I think you and Stonksy practically called it the same-ish, didn't you? I think you got in at 81.6, didn't you, Lockie? So yeah, I remember you saying 81.6 is where you got into down here, and then Stonksy went green at 82k-ish. Then we had the bullish, then we had the bullish confirmation here. So you got in a couple $100 before, but also Stonksy got the drop down. But yeah, this was a great. Yeah, it was great. I should have got in it instead of being so persistent. I think I was looking for like closer to 80k. Instead of being so persistent, I should have just got in because I had the idea that it was going to do this. That was where my trade was too. My trade was from, I think it was around 80,400 or 300 to the CME gap close up here. I should have just got in here and just said, F it, just get in, because I thought price was going to go up here anyway. But yeah, there we go. Now, if you notice where price is struggling at the moment, so now that we've dropped out of it, obviously this is supply zone here. Obviously we sweep the supply zone, we sweep the liquidity above it, but this is supply. So obviously price traded in it and then sold off out of it, and now that's where price is struggling to get in from. But again, it's also struggling, I suppose, at this low time frame SR here. So yeah, we need a big push through. Does Trump give the catalyst to push through with that? Who knows what he's going to say? What's the strongest beer? I don't know. Well, they'll all the strongest beers will, won't they? Strong beer is not going to taste nice unless you've got a taste for that type of thing. Strong beer is not going to taste nice unless you like the taste of strong beer. Mark out the EQ on the 4-hour candle from the drop down. What is... So Meta's up a little bit. I mean, the Mag 7 is pretty all right. Hey, SMFC, do you still have your bit, do you? Do you still have your bit there, or have you sold it off? This was still a great trade for anyone who doesn't know. SMFC gave me the heads up on this Bitcoin miner called BitDeer. And I got out of mine for like a 2x, but you got in close to the lows, didn't you, SMFC? And obviously got the reward for it rallying up here. I think this is one to watch, isn't it? You know, for if Bitcoin tanks, you know, and this is a big if, but if the low's not in of the correction and it does go into low 70s, potentially we see a big sell-off on something like this. And if it comes back into these lows, you know, if it comes back into here, then buying up potentially, you know, $4 to $5 if offered again is a great move. I think potentially because they have high efficiency. I mean, it's missed earnings again. Whoa! Didn't really miss revenue that much. But yeah, I mean, if it does come back down, it's one to watch for sure. Because look how much it rallied when Bitcoin started getting going. Uh, 9th of March, 8 a.m. Well, you want me to mark out 9th of March, 8 a.m. on Bitcoin? I'll do it in a sec, mate. No taste, as it feels terrible when you drink it. I've barely got any left. Average buy was $4, I think. Yeah, it's great miner. So potentially, yeah, something to keep an eye on. Now I'm struggling to keep up with conversation. How do I find new topics to talk to her? Please, anyone. Bloody hell, mate. You want us to tell you how to speak to a woman? Just talk about anything. Just be yourself. Actually, that might be a big mistake. Don't be yourself. You don't need to think about topics and that. The conversation should just be naturally flowing from one thing to another. Chat GPT it. There you go. Bitcoin's going again. So you want me to mark out 9th of March, 8 a.m. Yeah, that's the low anyway. If you want the low. If you want the high. I imagine you want the low. That's it. Well, that pretty much comes in it, with the bottom of this box where I've drawn supply. Yeah. Maybe a little bit lower, but pretty much just across there, isn't it? Obviously, resistance, support, resistance. On the 4 hour. Oh, my apologies. Hang on. Well, bang on 86k. You want the top or the bottom? Oh, I'm guessing you want the bottom, don't you? There we go. Bitcoin's going now. Yeah, we'll see what happens now. We'll see what happens. I think we've we should still squeeze up. Yes, she doesn't lead the conversation anywhere. That means she really isn't into you. Like I'm a doctor, mate. I can't imagine what sort of conversation you two are having. The EQ. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry. Sorry. There you go, my friend. There we go. Here we go. The Bitcoin's pushing back up now. Going on up. Yeah. I see it, mate. I see it. Should have took that long down there, shouldn't I? Yeah, there we go. I see it, mate. Next destination. 89k, all aboard. That'll be a great trade for the bot, SMFC. I think probably at that point it might be good to tell people to close at 89k, my personal opinion, if we get there today. So what do you... Oh, okay. That low was a retest of previous days EQ. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm mainly watching, well, to the downside anyway. I was watching the Monday high, which obviously this Monday's high, which was obviously slammed into, swept, and then resistance yesterday, and then obviously gave the exact perfect retest pretty much to the dollar today. But aside from that, the monthly open was something I was watching for where Bitcoin definitely didn't want to close back below. But let's see where we go from here. Trump speaks in 35 minutes, actually. Trump speaks in 35 minutes. Come over, let's watch FOMC. That was yesterday, mate. That was yesterday. Today, you could watch the Trump. If she gets to yours in the next 35 minutes, you could watch the Trump speech at the Digital Asset Summit together. But yeah, Bitcoin going on back, pull back, and then looking like it's going to continue its strength now. What? Got 38 people watching. Big thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Do make sure you drop a like on the stream if you haven't. Well, yeah, Bitcoin is pumping back up. Bitcoin is pumping back up. Right, let's move on to checking out some other stuff, shall we? What shall we look at next? What shall we look at next? Yeah, Bitcoin back above 86k. She would think I'm in a mafia cult or something. Mate, just play it smooth. Just play it smooth. There's no need to be so erratic with it. Apparently, as well, Zach XBT has outlined who that Hyperliquid guy is. Here we go. Here we go. An investigation. Now this is what we want, isn't it? An investigation into the alleged identity of the mysterious Hyperliquid whale, tied to illicit activity that profited roughly $20 million via highly leveraged positions over the past couple of weeks. A trader opened multiple highly leveraged positions on Hyperliquid and GMX from January to March. They gained lots of attention this month after 2 on-chain trades, large ETH and Bitcoin position. We all know about them. I went and identified the main counterparties, a couple of wallet addresses. This cluster is tied to Rubet, Binance, Gamdom, Change Now, Shuffle. Never heard of some of all them. Blah blah blah. Signed a message for the X account. This X account here, and stated they made 20 million on GMX and Hyperliquid. This means he would have to control the related wallets in this cluster for the $20 million number to be accurate. I replied to him yesterday on X, but the posts were deleted afterwards. An analysis for the X account used by the wallet indicates it was likely purchased at a point in time. Recent name change, years of inactivity, aged account. I saw they follow Crypto Catalyst, who post links to multiple phishing sites, plus replied to people trying to trick them. I reached out to Scammer Sniffer about the phishing sites, who regularly tracks them. A public address for the Hyperliquid whale was set as the drainer fee receiver on the projection phishing site. So what is all this then? I tracked down a recent payment to an unnamed person who confirmed they had been paid by the Hyperliquid trader. They provided a UK phone number used to communicate with them. Public records reveal the name is William Parker. Allegedly, of course. Allegedly. This is according to Zach XBT. Is likely tied to this number. Whoa. Who is William Parker? Last year, WP, William Parker, was arrested for stealing roughly 1 million from 2 casinos in 2023 and was sentenced in Finland. Prior to this, Parker was known as Alistair Packover, before later changing his name. It's abundantly clear. Yeah, so apparently this is them. So according to Zach XBT, the Hyperliquid whale that is opening mad positions is William Parker. Allegedly, supposedly, a known criminal. So there we go. Now, isn't that absolutely fascinating? Big round of applause to Zach XBT on that. Good afternoon, Wizzo. What have I missed? Oh, mate, we've been having a jolly old time on stream today. What time is Trump due to speak? In just less than 20 minutes. 20 to 3 UK time. Is crypto still alive? I think so, mate. I think so. I think this pullback on Bitcoin's done with. Is it Melania Trump? No. Apparently it's William Parker. Where's No Nothing? I think I should invite her to the gym. Right, that seems like a good idea. Mate, invite her to the gym, yeah? Look at Wall Street CMO pinned post. No, because I think that's you, isn't it? I'm not showing anything that could be weird on stream. I don't trust you, mate. I don't trust you. But yeah, what did you close out your shorts with? I closed my Bitcoin one at 85k. So I'm quite happy with that. I think now my feeling is that we carry on to 89 from where I will look for a new short. What about you? But yeah, great to see you, Wiz. Is a man dressed a Bitcoin highway on stream? Not weird. Is it streaming now? Is this conference streaming now? Where is it? Where's the link? Wiz, where can I find this link to the conference? I want to watch it. Bro, nothing weird. Just look at it. I'm not on a professional account. I wouldn't call anything you do professional, mate. It would be a meme. Oh, I'm so itchy on my arm. Where's the live stream of this Bitcoin conference? Does anyone know? Let me go and have a look. Is it on Bitcoin Magazine? Oh, it's Blockworks, isn't it? That puts it on. Right. Maybe Blockworks has got a live stream going. Wait. Oh, come on. Here we go. Yeah, they have. Who's this guy? Right. Tell you what. Right, I'll tell you what. Okay. If Trump comes on at 20 to 2, who wants me to stay on stream and stream the speech? Who wants that? And maybe I'll consider staying on. No one. Well, tell you what. Why don't you go then? Why don't you go, ICT? No one's forcing you to be here. Why don't you just take yourself off? We've got 40 people watching the stream. Do make sure you drop a big thumbs up, like the stream, subscribe if you're new, and do make sure if you want to get Stonksy. Obviously, we've looked at the Stonksy positions today. Full indicator access to the Discord server, and whitelisted for the trading bot. You can get 20% off your first month. So if you want to come and try us for a month, obviously it's a rolling plan. So there's no contract to stay after a month. You can get 20% off. Use code BOT20. So that is BOT20. The link and the code is in the description anyway. You'll find that. What time? It's in 25 minutes. Dave from the people, for the people. That's me, mate. That's me. Close out all positions. Yeah, I'd do it. I Wall Street. No, I'm not checking it out, mate. You're rude. You're rude. So what was I going to say then? I forgot. Yeah, I closed my Bitcoin short as well. So I'm looking. I should have longed. I was going when it was down here. I was thinking that low probably holds if it's bullish. Should have longed again. I'm gutted that I never just longed this and caught the move up, because that would have been beautiful. Move up, move down, longed again, back up to there. That would have been just a perfect bang, 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 done. But there we go. But yeah, I think we're going to pump into this Trump speech now. Oh, imagine. Oh, yeah, just one giga candle into 89k for me to short, please. That's what I want. If you're not along, then you're wrong. So Loki's staying on. Love you, mate. Love you too. Wonder what sports trophy Trump will unveil this time. Yeah, that Club World Cup trophy was mad, weren't it? Like, honestly, Trump just couldn't look less interested if he tried. I couldn't be less interested. That's just a scam of a tournament, that. But Bitcoin's really going for it now. Got my spot and low lev stuff. ICT standard for incompetent colossal turd. yeah, absolutely, mate, absolutely. Well, supposedly Trump is on in 20 minutes. Supposedly he's on in 20 minutes. FIFA president is a grifter, so we'll find many friends in crypto. Yeah. To be fair, though, right? Anyone that comes in and launches a scam coin and stuff is obviously wrong in that. But to the people that keep buying this shit, it's like you kind of are just like deserving of it at this point, aren't you? So after all these, what's that notification I just got? Ton. Oh, Ton's going up now. Ton might be coming into my level. After all this stuff, these launches that we've had, if you just carry on buying these celebrity launches or like evident scam launches, then it's kind of your own fault at this point, isn't it? Are you a red or a blue? I'm a red, mate. Davis Tranmere Rovers. Do you know what? I've actually been to Tranmere Rovers a few times to watch them. Yeah. I've been a few times to watch the games. You used to go in like my late teens to watch them. It was a good time. Maybe a new coin launch at the event wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Trump at some point has got to comment on his own coin, hasn't he? At some point, he's got to comment on his own coin and say like why he actually launched it and what it may be for. You can't just ignore it forever. What was I going to do then? Let's go check. No, these guys are still on here. Oh, actually, I need to skip. Yeah, these guys are still on. So, King of the world, shilling his own coin. World's gone nuts. Some kind of people that kept believing RuneScape money doublers. yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Ton. So yeah, Ton is now up another 4% today. Whoa! Look at that candle on Ton. What's called? Any news about Ton? So, as discussed before, I want it to sweep this high, and then maybe I'll consider shorting it. Maybe we need to time it with Bitcoin. But if it gets anywhere into like 405, 410, that's having a little stab at a short, I think. It's right into daily supply now. Maybe there's been an announcement on Ton, I don't know. Maybe it's just being pushed up regardless. But that's a big old candle for an hourly candle. It's like one of these in it. So maybe there's something been announced about Ton. They've done a raise, 400 million. Wow. Yeah, I like Ton, to be honest. So more sell pressure. Yeah, I like Ton. I'm thinking like if you can get an entry of like just below $2 or something, if that ever comes, I think that is maybe good for the long term. But yeah, that's JFK files released. That was yesterday, wasn't it? There was actually, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but there was actually a lot of pages missing from it. And then suddenly we got the news about the pyramids and stuff, even though that was like a couple of year old paper. So something's not lining up, like. But yeah, another news pump for Ton. Still, I mean, to be fair, you could have gone in. You could have gone in there, couldn't you? You could have had an order set around here. It would have just been nice to do a full sweep. But it's cleared out, obviously, all this liquidity above here, above here, above here, above here. It just didn't do that last wick. So, mate, like setting an order about 385 probably wasn't a bad idea. Probably should have done that. Oh, that is disappointing. If that is the Ton upside liquidation wick, then I'm disappointed I've missed that. Oh, what a shame. Should have had an entry set, shouldn't I? Should have had an entry set where I'd put my... This alert went off. Right, supposedly, Trump's coming on in 15 minutes. What's Bitcoin doing? Right. Okay. So it's kind of lining up ready for a big blow, isn't it? I think it looks like it's lining up ready to blow into 89k. And then maybe I get stopped out if Loki's right, which is fine. Now, these guys are still on. Hardy. Come on, get Trump on. Get Trump on. Right, okay. Oh, wait. Are these guys coming on next? If these guys are coming on next, then... Or maybe that was them. If Trump's not on next, then I can't... or maybe these are only on for 15 minutes. Wait, who was that was on then? I didn't even read it. Who was that? Here we go. Yeah, Bitcoin's going again, isn't it? Leading into whatever Trump's going to say, I think. What entries are you looking at for shorts, Dave? Bitcoin, 89k. I'd like to have a stab at a short. Ton, I was looking at about $4, but I don't know if that's already. I don't know if it's going to come now. Ton, I was looking at because obviously this is daily supply. This is daily supply. Maybe I was being greedy. I wanted it to come and sweep this wick. Obviously, I didn't anticipate that it was just going to be a 5-minute candle that did the liquidation, that did the liquidity sweep. I thought it maybe just carry on going up. Obviously, you can't foresee news, can you? But I wanted a sweep of 395 this wick here. But obviously, it's just come and done on this candle. It's just come and swept massive amounts of liquidity. I mean, pretty much all this build up here, hasn't it? Bar that last one, pretty much just come and swept all this liquidity above here. Bar this wick. So, unless it goes back up. But, I mean, yeah, about $4 maybe for a drop back below. But I don't know. Maybe it carries on. It's held up well, though. That's the thing. Last few days, it's held up well after the news. So it's not like retraced that news pump that it got over the weekend, which makes me think maybe it's going to be stronger. I think I should have just held my position, to be honest, because I had a really good entry on it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm mostly just focusing on Bitcoin. So yeah, looking at around 89k potentially. It's better if Trump doesn't get on yet. We will go higher until we get him on stage. Seems like that's what the market is anticipating. Then we just need him to blow the lid off it and then come into here. Just depends on what time these guys are going to be on till. Surely they're not going to be on for more than 15 minutes. Do make sure you drop a like on the stream now. If you're looking to trade anything, click that first link in the description, sign up to BLOFIN for a non-KYC account. Right. Sorry, just sending a message. Right. Yeah, just sending a few messages if we're going to stay on stream. Right. I hope that they're going to come on. I hope that they're going to come on. I might just watch it like this. But I hope that they're going to be on time. Right, what shall we do next? Bell it up. What? What? What do you mean, RN? What do you mean? I think they're talking about Ethereum then. I think them guys are talking about Ethereum, I think. Okay, yeah, so ETH is actually, yeah, from where I was saying maybe it's worth a punt, it's actually up. I didn't take it myself, but it's actually up a little bit. We're now, yeah, I mean, obviously we've taken out liquidity above here and here, low time frame. But you would imagine from this point, as a very minimum, we start going up to here and take out anyone with shorts and stops open above here in liquidity, which should lead us towards 89k, I think. Whether it comes today or tomorrow or over the weekend or whenever, that's next where I'm looking at. What does Trump getting on stage bring to the table? Is some news expected that come into press? Pretty much nothing apart from the anticipation that he could say something. That's literally it, isn't it? Yeah. It's just the potential that he says something that makes price pop a little bit. But again, I think price is going to go there anyway. It just might speed it up. Where the ding ding? It's 1:30, mate. You've missed it. It was an hour ago. Market opens at 1:30 UTC time currently, with the change in the American clocks. I think it was last week or the week before. I see scheduled to come on at 10:40 Eastern. So yeah, so that's in 6 minutes. So that's why I'm staying on stream. We can hear what he says. I'd be quite interested to hear what he says. It's just, I don't know why it keeps going behind. I mean, it's had a massive jump in viewership. It was 36,000. It's now up to 50k. So I assume everyone's coming in wanting to see where Trump is. I imagine they're not going to keep him behind schedule. So Could you imagine he'd speak and then have to go and do something else? So hopefully he is going to come on in 6 minutes. But that's why we're going to stay on stream for it. So we can all watch it together like we did FOMC. Yeah. Is he ever on time? Last time he was over. Oh, is that right? Well, I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. Yeah, I can. Well, I could do. Yeah, I could split the screen. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, we could just flick through, couldn't we? I could split the screen, to be fair. He's doing a video call from what I read. Oh, he's not, is he? Maybe he is. I mean, that's fine, isn't it, really? As long as he turns... Yeah, it's Trump when. Everyone wants Trump now. Come on, bring on Trump. We can see the price up here, though. So if we do see the price doing something, we can just swap over like that. It's getting cheaper and cheaper, Kappa. Look at the views going up. Another 5k people just jumped in. This guy XRP to $100. There we go. Market is getting frothy in it, waiting for Trump. The market's getting frothy, wanting Trump. Trump. Come on. Trump. Where's Trump? Come on. It's a pre-recorded video. Oh, is it? Well, you know what that means, don't you? if he says something funny, I imagine if he says something good, then it's interesting how we had this flush out this morning, and I mean that was probably going to happen naturally, but it's interesting how we had that flush out and prices now climbing up into it. I thought he was actually meant to be speaking. Hello, Tony. How we doing, my friend? Prosper uplift. Yes, mate. But yeah. I thought he was actually meant to be speaking. So it's a pre-recorded video. So he's not even there. And he's not even saying anything live. Let's see anyway. Get these people off the stage. No offense. I'm sure you're all lovely people. But we want Trump. Trump. Everyone's jumping in now wanting Trump. Imagine if he just says nothing. Imagine if he just repeats. He's going to go, yeah, we're going to make the reserve amazing. We're going to make the Bitcoin amazing. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have the best of everything. We're going to make the US the crypto capital of the world. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. And we're not going to let China or Russia have it. We're going to make everything here made in the US. And just says literally just everything we've heard over the past 2 months. He's probably going to spend 6% of the video going through how excellent he is and his relatives are. Ah, he is excellent, though, and I love him. I think he's great. Whoa, man, don't spoil. I know, sorry, spoilers. I've already seen the pre-recorded video. That's what it is. I've already seen the pre-recorded video. Yeah, I've seen it already. I know what he's going to say. Doing some insider trading. Doing some insider trading. Come on. Come on. Right. It's 1440. We was promised Trump now. Oh. We was promised Trump now. Are they talking about ETH? I've just seen this guy saying they're talking about the biggest shitcoin this and last year. I'm guessing they're talking about ETH. Oh, I've paused it. No! Where's Trump? 66k people. Come on, where's Trump? Give us Trump. Go and share the live stream, everyone. Go and share the live stream to some groups. Let's get as many people in the live stream watching Trump together as we can. Yeah, do make sure if you're looking to trade anything today, click that first link in the description. Sign up to BLOFIN for a non-KYC account. It takes under 60 seconds to create one. And obviously, if you are looking to get Stonksy, this indicator that we look at, obviously on stream, that's why we're doing this, because we have the Stonksy indicator. You do get full indicator access, so all these indicator features such as the long and short, background color change. You do get also access to the Discord server, and you get whitelisted for the trading bot, which is on BLOFIN as well. So you can get 20% off your first month. So if you've not already tried us, come and try us for a month. 20% off. The link is in the description, the second link, and it's called BOT20. The code is in there as well to use at checkout for that 20% off. They are saying he is going to announce 0% capital gains on crypto. Do you reckon? I don't know, you know. I don't know about that. Maybe he would. I mean, what does that even do for the price, though, really? I mean, because, yeah, you pay no tax, but typically holding on to assets longer than you should have has lost you way more than 20%, isn't it? So say, for instance, you know, you don't sell Bitcoin. You know, just on this correction, not selling it in that range has already really cost the same amount on tax as it would have on the correction. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, maybe that would give us a pump, probably. But will it be enough to sustain a pump? Probably not. Where's Trump? Where's Trump? 74k people in now. I'll have all these people know we was watching this at 36k viewers. So we've been here before the majority of these people. Some people said more people might cash out because they pay nothing on it. Yeah, maybe. That's also potentially true, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe you could say, okay, I should have sold Bitcoin at, 105k. It's currently at 85, 86. If I sell now when I should have sold higher, or if I could go back and sell at 105k, I could sell now. I don't have to pay any tax on it. That's pretty much like the 20% difference in it. Okay, you probably get a lot of that, yeah. Right. Come on. We'll give them another 5 minutes. If they're not on in 5 minutes. Or if they're not putting a Trump video out in 5 minutes. Then... we're going to be disappointed, aren't we? I mean, Bitcoin is holding steady now. Bitcoin is holding steady. Holding steady, Eddie. Where's Trump? Trump. Typically, UK left behind on everything. They've started teaching AI to primary school kids in China. Probably won't be it. Oh, it'll be later than that, mate. Optimistic, thinking that the UK will be on to anything in the next 5 years that other countries are already doing. Probably 2035 or 2040, or if ever. No chance. Come on. I'm pretty sure no one wants to hear about Ethereum. Give us Trump. Well, there's not much to do until he comes on, is there? We'll just keep waiting. But they're behind schedule. Everyone's waiting for Trump. Come on. Uh, 86,000 people in this live stream. About 25 minutes to go before anything, if he is late. Well, apparently it's a pre-recorded video, so there should be no problem with pulling people off stage and then putting it on. Hot air rises, Fartcoin. Best one seen so far. What, on the comments? Yeah. Yeah, the comments are quite funny, aren't they? Just insanity, this. What a strange time that we're living in at the moment, isn't it? We're currently sat here watching some event and waiting for the President of the United States to come on and talk about Bitcoin and shitcoins. Unbelievable. What a time to be alive. X really is the place for news these days. Yeah, it is. Completely left the mainstream media behind, hasn't it? I don't even look at stuff like that, mate. It's probably demanded that the pre-recording will be aired late. Well, we'll carry on waiting for it. Hopefully, they come on. I mean, I think we can pretty be sure that they're going to be up next. So how much longer can these people... These people have been on stage. I remember seeing it. It was 25 past 2. So these people have been on stage for 25 minutes. How much longer can they keep talking? They've got to come off stage at some point soon. They're not going to have half an hour. Maybe they'll have half an hour. I don't know. Then it's Trump up next, I assume. Crypto Rover said the tax news is mega bullish for us. Not really. I mean, it will give... Oh, they're coming off. Get off stage. Get off stage. Here we go. Right. I don't think it's that bullish. Will it give an initial pump? Probably. It's bullish for people living in the US. Yeah. But like I said before, And someone else said it in the thing. It probably just gives more people the chance to sell. Like, you know, if you're holding Bitcoin at the moment and you say, oh, I should have sold at 105k. And then, you know, he says, oh, for this tax, you know, the coming tax year, oh no, the US runs thing, done it. Well, for this tax, starting this tax year, it's going to be zero. What? Who's this guy? Your stream is behind. Oh, is he on now? How can it be behind? What's this? Yeah. My stream's behind by 2-3 minutes. Is he on? How could my stream be behind? I don't get it. It says that guy comes up every time I try and fast forward it. What's this? No, he was definitely not on. The comments are saying he's not on either. What on earth is this?
Joe was talking about earlier. Real use.
Nah, this guy is giving his presentation now. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Ah, who wants to watch this? 106k people in, like. Do you know what? I should have just gone off stream at the usual time, shouldn't I? I should have just gone off stream after 2 hours like I normally do. He has never had this big of an audience. I know this is this guy's ultimate chance, isn't it? And we can't even see him as well. We can't see him. They're just showing his presentation. Bitcoin's now selling off because everyone thinks they've been rug pulled. Everyone's thinking, hang on, Trump was meant to be on 12 minutes ago. Another 20 minutes. Oh no, surely not. Oh, surely it's not going to be another 20 minutes. I don't know why I'm taking it as gospel from some guy in the X comments, like, but surely not. In chat, they're saying 10 to 20 minutes indeed. Yeah, because I'm guessing that's probably the average time for someone to do a presentation in it. This is only 10 minutes at least. Oh, right, okay. So well, he's already been on for a couple minutes, hasn't he? So is Trump definitely up next? God, some people are savages in their comments, aren't they? To be fair, that's not too bad. Ow. Trump's on last. No, he's not. 6 p.m. UK time. Everywhere was saying 20 to 3. Jesting. Oh yeah, don't say that, mate. They panic, so I'll pump it. Well, no, he should be on there. Everywhere that I looked said he was going to be on at 20 to 3 UK time. So we're now past that, obviously. If he's not on after this presentation, then I'll have to go off stream because like who knows what time he's gonna come on. Yeah, I think everyone's getting the market's getting impatient, aren't they? Waiting for Trump. If he's not on after this presentation, then this guy comes up every time I try and fast forward it. It's just. But yeah, if he's not on by the time after this guy's done his presentation, do you reckon someone's in his ear going, "There's 126,000 people watching the live stream here. Keep it going." Yeah. He should be on after it. From my understanding, he should be on after this guy. If the time is right. Seems like they're behind. Big thank you to everyone who stayed on the stream anyway, waiting for this to come on. Trump 5 minutes. Okay, thank you, Adam. Jumping fat, right. Well, we're getting there, aren't we? We're getting there. We've done longer on stream today anyway to try and watch this thing. Hopefully it is coming on soon. Do make sure you drop a thumbs up on the stream. Subscribe if you're not. And check out the links in the description. Be very appreciative of anyone who signs up to BLOFIN on the Stonksy link in the description. Or uses the 20% off code and signs up to Stonksy itself. Be great to see you in the Discord. What is your thoughts on all these people damaging other people's Teslas? Some guy was on video putting his finger up. Oh my God. Why? I don't understand why. The thing is, it's like herd mentality, isn't it? So that it's herd mentality. When people see other people doing things, they jump on doing it as well because they just see other people doing it. So it's just herd mentality. People are doing it, I'm guessing, because they don't like Elon. Well, what is actually, I don't see exactly what he's done wrong. All he's done, I mean, people will say maybe, it's a bit weird that he's getting so involved with the government and stuff like that. Yeah, but he's saved the US hundreds of billions of dollars. And he's going to do it no matter what. People think setting Teslas on fire is going to get him out of doing what he's doing at the moment. It's probably going to make him do it even more. But it's just herd mentality, and it's just sheep. Sheep following sheep. Doing something because it's a trend, or people think that's, other people are doing it, so they'll do it. But yeah, I don't understand why. What? Because he's involved in the government. Yeah, well, so what? People wasn't that bothered, was they, when it was clearly not Biden running the government? People wasn't this bothered when it was clearly Kamala Harris or Obama or someone behind the scenes running the US for 4 years because Biden was just completely incompetent. People wasn't thinking like that, was there? So why the outrage now? Just because Elon's done something to save the US money. Otherwise, the US would go bankrupt. Could be pretty big news, to be honest. First president talking on a conference. He did something, didn't he? Yeah, he wasn't the president, but obviously in the run-up to the election, was he at the Bitcoin, whatever the Bitcoin conference is? I'm sure he was there, wasn't he? Oh, he'd done something. Oh, here we go. We're coming up. Here we go. Hang on, let me kill the background music. Finally. Right. Here we go.
Help me welcome the President of the United States to address Digital Asset Summit.
To everyone at the Blockworks Digital Assets Summit. It's an honor to speak with you about how the United States is going to dominate crypto and the next generation of financial technologies. And it's not going to be easy, but we're way ahead. Just 2 weeks ago, we hosted the first ever White House Digital Asset Summit, bringing together many of the world's top leaders in crypto for a conversation led by our White House AI and crypto czar, David Sachs, who's a fantastic and very brilliant guy. That same week, I signed an order creating the brand new strategic Bitcoin reserve and the U.S. digital asset stockpile, which will allow the federal government to maximize the value of its holdings instead of foolishly selling them for a fraction of their long-term value, which is exactly what Biden did. He got a fraction of their value. We're ending the last administration's regulatory war on crypto and Bitcoin, and that includes stopping the lawless Operation Choke Point 2.0. Operation Choke Point went beyond regulation, and I mean far beyond. It was a form of lawfare through government weaponization. Frankly, it was a disgrace. But as of January 20th, 2025, all of that is over. I've also called on Congress to pass landmark legislation creating simple, common sense rules for stablecoins and market structure. With the right legal framework, institutions large and small will be liberated to invest, innovate, and take part in one of the most exciting technological revolutions in modern history. It's so big, it's, I think, as big as you can get. Pioneers like you will be able to improve our banking and payment system and promote greater privacy, safety, security, and wealth for American consumers and businesses alike. You will unleash an explosion of economic growth, and with the dollar-backed stablecoins, you'll help expand the dominance of the U.S. dollar, and many, many years to come, it'll be at the top.
Say something new. Say something new.
We want to keep it at the top always. I can already see that the energy and passion of the crypto community is the kind of spirit that built our country, and it is exciting to watch as you invent the future of finance. And right here, it's going to be right here in the USA, the good old USA. Together, we will make America the undisputed Bitcoin superpower and the crypto capital of the world. Thank you. Good luck. God bless America.
What was that? What? Look at Bitcoin. What on earth was that? That was terrible. That was that was terrible, wasn't it? That was absolutely shocking. I did say, didn't I? Yeah, it's like, yeah. Matty, yeah, I did say, I said, imagine if he just says nothing and he just says a repeat of what we've heard the past 2 months. That was awful. I mean, at least now that that's out of the way, we could pump, to be fair. That was a letdown. That was a letdown. But yeah, there we go. That was funny. I can't believe that. Yeah. Crypto capital of the world. Literally, and he said nothing. What was the point in that? Let's see. I bet the viewers have dropped off massively. Let's see how many views they've got at the moment. I bet that there must be at least... Oh, it's 180... No, surely not. There's not 180k still on that, surely, after that. I actually still fancy us to carry on up, to be honest. I don't think that matters at all. It was just a little speed bump. It was just a little event, wasn't it, in the way of everything. I actually still fancy us to carry on up. It's just, yeah. What's SPX doing here? So SPX actually been rallying throughout its session. That was shocking. Yeah. Do you know what? It was like that that conference they did with David Sachs and there was a few others. And they built it up and they literally just said nothing. It was one of the first conferences they did of the Trump administration. It was David Sachs and a few others. And it was literally just like the most pointless thing ever. That was the most pointless thing ever. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Is it a good thing that Trump is speaking at crypto? Well, he wasn't even there, was he? But they played a pre-recorded video. Obviously, it's not a bad thing that he's speaking about crypto and stuff like that and, you know, was willing to do the video and stuff. But did it provide any additional insight or anything of value? No. It was just a headline, wasn't it? There's no way 194,000 people are still watching that, surely. I actually I do favour us to carry on up, though. That was just funny. Again, you know, build up into anticipation, sell off in the fact it was a nothing burger. Okay, now there's nothing in the way. Now, let's see if we go up. Now, let's see if we can build momentum and carry on upwards. But that was funny. Yeah. I suppose we've been on 2 hours and a half now, nearly. So, big thank you to everyone who's joined today. Do make sure you drop a like on the stream, subscribe. At least we could all share that moment together because that was something else, wasn't it? That was something else. Before you go, do make sure you sign up to BLOFIN. First link in the description. We are pumping back up. Yeah, I mean, I favour Bitcoin to just carry on its trajectory now. That was just hilarious. Like, that was so funny. It's views, not views. Oh, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it is. You're right. Yeah, because, yeah, I get that on mine as well. Yeah, I get that on mine. It's views, isn't it? Not live viewers. You are right. Yeah, I forgot about that because it's the same on mine. I got caught out when I first started broadcasting on X. I thought it was live viewers, but it's not. It's just people that have been in and out, isn't it? But yeah, big thank you to everyone who's joined today. And yeah, if you want to sign up to Stonksy, obviously get full indicator access to the Discord server, and obviously whitelisted to the trading bot. You can get that with 20% off for your first month. So come and try us for a month. It's a rolling plan. So there's no obligations to, obviously, you're not tied into a contract or anything. So you can find that link in the description along with the code. Do sign up. It'd be great to see you in the Discord. Be back tomorrow, obviously at usual time. We'll see where Bitcoin's at. If we've carried on its trajectory, like I anticipate towards 89k, we will see if we have or not. And enjoy the rest of your day. Did you have a stream when Bitcoin hit 100k for the first time? I can't remember. It depends what time it hits. I'll be honest, all that kind of seems like a blur now. I can't remember if I did or not. Well, I definitely would have streamed. I would have been streaming, yeah. Like the day of or the day after or something. So it would have been around the time. I don't know if I was on stream when we hit 100k. I doubt it. But I would have streamed the day it hit it or the day after, yeah. But yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Yeah, do make sure you join tomorrow's stream. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Those of you in the Stonksy Discord, see you in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing really much to add, is there, after that letdown of a video? But see you later, everyone. And yeah, take it easy. Keep making them profits. Bye-bye.